Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? Let's finish strong. It's Friday. Let's do it. But real quick, I just wanted to holler at y'all, man. Listen, man, I done lived my life, right? And I had to go through things to get to this point, and it wasn't easy. I didn't have to go through a few storms, you know what I mean? I didn't have to go through some hard, tough, just storms, and I'm still here. So I cannot sit here and tell you how to live your life, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I will still try to give you a few things that you could do that could possibly help you while you on your journey through life. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to do, everybody's different. But when you get a chance, if you can, just swap some things out. You know what I mean? If you got the opportunity to swap some things out, then go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're going to do what you feel like doing. But when you got an opportunity where you just man, I don't feel like doing this, or maybe I need to switch some things up, maybe swap this out with this and try this and that, then go ahead and do that. It's up to you for you to make that decision. So I made a few lists. I made a few things on the list that you could try to swap up every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but guess what? Sometimes it could do you some good, you know what I mean? When you swap these things out, and they obvious too, you know what I'm saying? Like for one, alcohol with water. You know what? I didn't have my bouts with alcohol, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have my bouts. Sometimes, listen, some of y'all out there, y'all young, y'all want to drink, y'all want to, have fun, y'all want to party. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, moderation is key. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do things in moderation. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that is a huge thing that, moderation just didn't matter with me. I didn't drink in moderation. I drank a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to consider that, you know what I mean? Moving forward. You know what? If you just don't feel like drinking, you're going to be around some people and you're just not feeling it that day. You might have drank the night before or whatnot. Hey, tell them you cool. You know what? I'm going to swap that out with some water today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not feeling it. I'm going to still hang out. You know what I'm saying? But today I'm going to drink some water. You know what I mean? I'm going to just drink some water. Or, you know what? If you know you're going to be drinking, then make sure that you drink water throughout the day. Sometimes it's just some give and take. I be trying to tell y'all about give and take. Prepare. You know what I mean? Even with food, if you know you're going to be eating bad later, you know what I'm saying? You just got these cravings. You like, listen, motherfucker, I'm going to Popeyes later. Ain't no question. That's what I want. That's just what's on my mind. I've been doing good, eating good all week. I'm eating fucking Popeyes. Guess what? You prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't go eating a fucked up breakfast, a fucked up lunch, and then still eat Popeyes for dinner. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, where you give and take, try to eat good, eat healthy throughout the day. Hell, do what I do. Hell, I'm not saying you can do what I do, but listen, I fast. If I know I'm gonna eat fucked up, I fast through the whole day. Well, actually, I fast every day. You know what I'm saying? 10 hours every day. But still, if you know that you're gonna be eating bad, then guess what, man? Swap that out, man. Listen, do something different. Try to just eat healthy throughout the day so you can enjoy your food, the food that you want later. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you do in that case. It's no different. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to swap it out. You know you're going to be drinking, then guess what? I drink water for the whole day. Man, and that helps with your hangovers as well. You know what I'm saying? You won't have a hangover because you hydrated. You know what I'm saying? The reason hangovers happen is because you're not hydrated enough. And guess what? All of that motherfucking alcohol is just swimming around in your brain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hydration, no H2O, no blood flow. Where it ain't no water, that blood ain't flowing good. You just got alcohol just swimming through you, man. So make sure that you drinking that water. You know what I'm saying? Swap that out. Swap that alcohol out with some motherfucking water. Your skin gonna look good. You're gonna be hydrated. It's just good for your support weight loss. All of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And another one, man, failing with learning. You know what I mean? That's a big one. You know what I'm saying? Listen. We all gonna fail at some things, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what build us up. We failed at some shit, so guess what? You know what? I still learned something, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna get back up and keep trying. So guess what? I'm gonna do that by learning. You know what? I failed, right? But I'm gonna just learn some more. I'm gonna learn some more so I don't fail again. You know what I'm saying? Swap that out. You know what I mean? Make learning a habit. If you keep failing all the time, then that means you ain't learning enough. All right? So go ahead and swap that out. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Another one. Overthinking. Swap that out with action. Swap out that overthinking with action, man, because when you overthinking, you gotta understand you're not doing nothing while you overthinking. You just sitting there overthinking everything and you not making no moves. Okay? You sitting there thinking about it too much. You ain't gonna never do the things that you want in life if you just sit there and gotta overthink every situation instead of diving in. You ain't gonna know until you do it. You not gonna know what's gonna happen until you do it, until that action come into play. But if you gotta sit there and overthink every situation, bro, listen, make a decision and get to work. Make a decision and get to work. Get the plan going and start the action. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Listen, you know how much shit wouldn't be here? You know how many things wouldn't be created? You know how many movies wouldn't be made if the fucking directors and the writers just sat there and overthought everything? Guess what? Nothing will get done. 50 Cent wouldn't be able to be coming out with all of these shows that he doing if everybody just overthought the situation. No, let's do some action. Let's write this shit, let's shoot this shit, and let's put it out. You know what I'm saying? If 50 Cent and the producers and the writers overthought those situations so much, there wouldn't be no Powers. There wouldn't be no Book 2. It wouldn't be no BMFs. It wouldn't be none of these shows that y'all love watching. So you gotta understand, man, you gotta swap out that overthinking with action. Fuck all that overthinking shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about your move, plan that shit out, plot that shit, and then go do it. Go do it, man. Overthinking, listen, that's unproductive, man. You sitting there thinking too much instead of moving too much. You need to be moving too much, not thinking too much. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit, then do it. No overthinking. It's okay to think, but don't overthink it. Nothing gets done that way, okay? So go ahead and swap that out. Okay, another one. Blame with responsibility, man. It's a lot of people, man. That's all they do is play the blame game. All they do is point the finger at the next. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing cool about pointing the finger and blaming everybody else for your shit. Okay? Nothing cool about that. There's nothing grown man about that. There's nothing alpha about that shit. Nothing red pill about that shit. That's beta shit right there. That's simp shit right there. That's punk ass shit right there. That's lame ass shit right there. That's that low vibration shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That's that low vibration shit. That motherfucker don't never take responsibility for his actions. He blame everybody else for how he act and the things that he do. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Swap that out. Fuck all that blame. You the one that did what you did. You gotta take responsibility for the things that you do, how you live, the moves that you make, the way that you think, all of that shit. Because at the end of the day, it's all on you. You can't point the finger at everybody else for the things that you do. Okay? So swap that out. Stop blaming everybody for your shit. Start fixing your shit. Stop blaming everybody for your shit and start fixing your shit. We all done been in holes. We all done been in these little trenches and all of this shit. We done all had to dig ourselves out of something. All of us had to dig ourselves out of some shit. I don't care if you in the hood, the suburbs, motherfucking college. I don't care where you at. Everybody had to dig themselves out of a situation. Okay? And when you do that, listen, man, you taking responsibility. You had to dig yourself out of the situation that you got yourself in. You can't blame them. You can't blame him. You can't blame her. You can't blame your parents for nothing, man. So swap that out. Stop all that blame and start taking responsibility and start taking control of your life. Because it's all on you. Nobody gonna make you do shit. You did that. Okay? So understand that. Swap that out. Swap that blame out with responsibility, man. It'll take you a long way. It'll take you far out here. That's grown man right there. You know what I mean? Another thing you need to swap out. Toxic friends with mentors. Okay? A lot of us, we got those day ones, day twos, day threes. We got cousins. We got motherfucking uncles. We got co-workers. We got all types of motherfuckers that we fuck with. You know what I'm saying? We got all types of people that we done known and came up with. But man, some of the motherfuckers ain't meant to be in your life, okay? Some of the motherfuckers not meant to be around. Some of the mugs bringing a lot of toxic energy into your space. A lot of people bringing negative, toxic ass energy into your space, and they getting you involved in all types of shit. You know, they fucking up your way of thinking. They fucking up your whole elevation. Like I said, I'm not trying to play the blame game, but that falls on you too. You know what I mean? You know these motherfuckers toxic, and you still choosing to fuck with them, man. So you gonna have to try to swap that shit out. It's easier said than done, I understand. You know what I mean? A lot of people hitting you up. You that nigga. You got that energy. You the party. The motherfucking party don't start until you get there. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, man? You got to learn how to separate yourself sometimes, man. Some people just don't mean you no good, man. You know what I mean? They still friends and still love. The love's still there, man. But if you trying to elevate, you going to have to swap that shit out. You're going to have to swap them toxic ass friends out. And you're going to have to go get you some mentors, some people that done been through some shit that could tell you the way not to go. They could help you out with some of the things that you trying to do. They could give you some words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time, man, these motherfuckers done been through it already. You know what I'm saying? And when they done been through it, they could tell you what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's fucked up because you got a lot of mugs that done been through some shit, but they not sharing the info. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? You got a society that's running in circles doing the same shit and it's being praised. Like, hold up, nigga. You got caught for what you did and you still telling the little homies to do that same shit? Come on, man. We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. We can't be sitting there. You sitting there, right? You got older cats who then been through all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? They done did everything that you was not supposed to do. But guess what? They done did their time. They done did all of this shit. They done been through the struggles and all of this shit in their life. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, when you done been through some shit, like what type of individual would promote them to other young kids to do the same thing so they could have to go through they struggle, the same struggle that they went through? Man, that's ass backwards. We can't be doing that. I can't tell y'all. That's like me telling y'all to fap, watch porn, drink, you know what I mean? Be addicted to drugs and all of that shit. That's like me promoting that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And to a certain extent, I kind of used to when I was doing all of that shit. That's what I talked about in my music. You know what I'm saying? But no, I got to switch that shit up, man. That ain't the way to go. So I can't tell y'all to do that shit. I'm not going to tell y'all. Listen, like I said, y'all going to live y'all life how y'all want to live y'all life. But I will still tell you the consequences of that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, man. But listen, man, you got to switch that shit up. Get rid of them toxic friends. Start getting more mentors. You know what I'm saying? If you still want to rock with people, that's fine. But get some mentors. Get some OGs around that's going to keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? That's going to keep it 1,000 with you. Going to tell you, man, listen, hey, bro, you slipping, bro. Hey, bro, don't do that, man. I did that shit too, bro. That shit didn't do nothing for me, bro. All that shit was laying me in jail. All that shit was laying me in debt. All that shit was happening. All that shit did. That little fraud shit had the IRS on my ass. Got my checks gone. Hey, man, don't fuck with these bras, man. Hey, stop smashing, chasing these hoes, man. You gonna have a bunch of baby mamas like me all up in your pockets, garnishing your checks. Get around some motherfuckers that's gonna motivate you to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So swap that shit out. Swap them toxic ass friends out with mentors. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you gotta come on motherfucking YouTube and holler at me. You done canceled all your motherfucking friends out and all that shit, and all you watch is motherfucking videos. Listen, do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes, but you gotta get the motherfucking toxic mugs away from you. You know what I'm saying? So swap that out with mentors. You know what I mean? Okay, another one to swap out: complaining with gratitude. Listen, stop all that complaining. You know what I'm saying? Have more gratitude out here is good energy. But if you complaining all the time, that is bad energy. Don't nobody want to hear all that shit. Don't nobody want to hear somebody that's complaining about the same shit but ain't doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Swap that shit out with gratitude. Appreciate the shit that you do have. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the life that you living. Appreciate the people that mean something to you. Show some gratitude to them. Swap out all that complaining and shit. Stop that shit, man. Don't nobody want to be around no complaining, motherfucker. Be thankful for what you have, man. Swap that shit out, man. Stop all the complaining. Show more gratitude, bro. It will get you far in life, man, and it does something for your spirit. It does something for your spirit, man. That just, it brings your vibration up. When you complaining all the time, bro, that shit sink you to the motherfucking ground, bro. You be down there all the time, man. Don't nobody want to hang around nobody that complaining, man. Everybody going through some shit. So you mean tell me I gotta listen to your ass complain all day? Fuck that. Nah, man, go over there with that shit. Don't nobody want to breathe. Don't nobody want to be around that type of energy, man. So if you one of those type, man, stop that shit and start showing more gratitude for your life and the things that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people doing a lot worse than you. You know what I mean? And another one, man. I know this one a little different, but Netflix binge with sleep. You know what? I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch your shows and all of that shit. I'll make this one real quick. Listen, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Stop watching so much. I know, entertainment, you want to watch all of that shit. Listen, just swap it out. Get some sleep. And last but not least, fake influencers, okay, with inspiring creators, okay? You got a lot of people that's on YouTube that's doing what they do. I'm not the one here to call anybody a fake influencer and all of that shit. I don't get down like that. I don't rock with that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who is doing what. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time though, listen, you know real from fake, okay? So go with the people that's more inspiring, uplifting. You know what I'm saying? Not the mugs that's they just, you know what I mean? They just kind of just false flagging with it. Who knows? I don't know. What is a fake influencer? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of them on Facebook. I done seen a couple of them get exposed. They was telling people to do one thing, but they was doing another. Listen, try to find the people that's inspiring, that's actually in this camera. You actually see the work that they putting in. They giving out good energy. They inspiring you. They is working. They is doing the same shit. Like you could physically see them doing the things that they are talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's different with us. Like you gotta know. Sometimes it's just, you could just know from the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we could read that pretty well, especially us on SR. We know, like, it's things that we could point out to where you could just tell if a motherfucker is really, really holding in their energy, or if they just doing this shit just for the, you know what I'm saying, just to be on YouTube or the money and all of that shit. You're gonna have a lot of people that probably just they're not even doing this shit. They not even holding in their energy, probably still fapping, still watching porn, but that's not my place to point them out. But if you hold in your energy, if you on SR, you can tell that energy. You can just look at them and tell, this motherfucker just trying to, he on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have discernment in that. You gotta have good judgment and be able to tell that. But it's all on you to find the people that's inspiring creators. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's inspiring. He pushes us. He pushes me. Like motherfuckers, like, listen. Before I started this, it was a lot of people that I watched that was inspiring creators. Steph is Cold inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Casey Xander inspired me. Dante Young inspired me. Anthony Spade inspired me. Trent Shelton inspired me. You know what I'm saying? And a few more that I can't even think of. Now, Nana Soul. Shout out to Nana Soul. Inspire me as well. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know, you can just feel that energy from people. And then guess what? When you feel that and it do something to you, then those the ones that you need to stick with. stay watching them. But the ones that just seem like they just trying to get a meal ticket on here, you know what I'm saying? They things, they shit not adding up and shit like that. Listen, man, move on to the next. There's some real dudes that's on here that's on what you want. Okay, so swap that out. Swap out the fake influencers with the inspiring creators. All right, and that'll get you far, man. But that's my word. That's my time, man. My name Jason and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get